Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, Mom Nation.
Hey guys. Welcome.
What's happening?
Well, we missed you since I'm not good at lives.
Oh, thanks. I
Everybody.
miss you too.
Oh
What
man.
happened? I know you came on.
Yeah, no, so I had never done Facebook Live before. And
Right.
I wanted to stop sharing my screen so it could just be, me there talking towards the end. Um, and I hit to end the show instead of stopping screen sharing. So the show was like 5 minutes. It was like
Oops.
I went through all the important stuff, but we didn't get to hang out. So yeah.
Hey, that's okay. Well, thank you for taking it on. As everybody probably figured out, I was on the Mom Nation cruise last week.
Yes.
So, um, I was just going to say a whole bunch of things about, anyway, we won't go there. My mind just went tangent, squirrel. Does that ever happen to you? I know that happens to you all the time.
It does. So tell us about
But I have to tell you a little bit about the cruise for those who care. We really had a great time. I went with my mom there for the first time in 4 cruises. This was our 4th one, I believe. There weren't any other Mom Nation members on the cruise, so I was a little bit surprised about that. Yeah. Usually we have a handful, and we don't always hang out. It's not expected that we eat dinner together, hang out together, eat breakfast together. Like we don't have that expectation of one another. So, I didn't really dig in and see who was coming and who wasn't and that kind of thing. I thought, well, I'll see some people when we're there, but no, we didn't have anybody. So it was just me and my mom, which was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it's nice, but the more the merrier, but it also it made a really good trip for you and your mom. So that's really cool. I saw all of your pictures. I was so jealous. Jamaica looked like the most fun time.
So it really was. Hold on. I'm trying to get the staff to share our live in the Mom Nation group. We are live on FB.
Oh, perfect.
So the cruise we came out of Cape Canaveral, where they launched the rocket ships in Florida. And we traveled to Haiti, which was really cool. So that was the first island that we got off on.
Mm-hmm.
And it was beautiful. And I did some shopping and got some really cool things carved out of mahogany, which smells super good. So that was cool. That was fun. Met some cool people that were from the boat, not, necessarily people that were from there. We were just hanging out on the beach and met some Canadians. They were really cool. And then the second day we went to Jamaica, and that was where the real fun started. So we got kind of a tour of the island because we took a bus to the excursion that we were doing, which is about 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
And we got on these little cafe racing type electric bikes. You'll see that in my reel that I posted the other day, or in my picture, you'll see the little cafe racers. So kind of motorcycle-ish, but not. And they were electric. And I had that thing pinned and it didn't go any faster than 17 miles an hour. So nothing crazy here, guys. But it was cool. We traveled through a bit of the country and got to meet a couple of the local people there, farmers. When we stopped, our tour guide cut open fresh coconuts. They don't use pesticides or anything like that. They don't hurry up the ripening. They let the things ripen on their own. So very, very good stuff. We had mango, sugarcane, coconut, and then we hopped on the bikes and went back. And the place that we were at was kind of like a little resort, had a big giant pool in the middle, had a little bar. You could get some food. You could go zip lining. There were just a whole bunch of things around there. But I've got to tell you that the feel of the island, like just how I felt when I was there. Hey, Ashley. Ashley's on with us.
Hey.
That island is my absolute hands down favorite island that I've ever been on. And I'm a huge Hawaii fan.
Yeah.
Huge Hawaii fan. But I literally contemplated letting the boat leave without me. It's like, well, I could
You're like,
do
oh,
it.
I'm not going back.
Not going back, not going to do it. So, unfortunately, the third island that we were supposed to hit was the Bahamas. When we got there, it was too rough. So the sea was too rough. It was too choppy. We couldn't get off the boat. Would have been dangerous. And in fact, from our balcony, we could see the dock that we would have docked on.
Yeah.
And yeah, the absolute unfortunate thing. What's up, Carla? The absolute
Yay.
unfortunate thing there was that we couldn't get off in the Bahamas. And so we ended up staying on the ship an extra day, which was fine because they do accommodate for that, right? So we saw a bunch of shows and we had some fun. This particular ship was crazy cool. It was a little bit older. I've been on Royal Caribbean before. It was Royal Caribbean. But this ship had an ice skating rink on it, which I've never seen before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it literally was. And so you could go skating. There were times when you could public skate. You know, there were times when just the teens could skate or just the kids could skate, whatever it was. I didn't end up going skiing, although I had considered it. I mean, skating, although I considered it a couple of times. But we did watch a show, which was really nice. You know, the ice skaters that do the little acrobats and things on the ice is pretty incredible. So that was the cruise. And where's Sarah Michelle? Because we need to book our next one.
I know she's so great at that. She's like a cruise specialist. She does so many other things, but she's always been the one to book the cruises. And I've always seen pictures and all the commentary from everybody who's gone. And hopefully next year I get to go because I really want to. So that'll be fun. But yeah,
it'll be great. I definitely encourage you to go. So what did you do while I was gone?
Well, so we went to California. We took the kids to Legoland. So my 17-year-old daughter, she's like, Legoland just does not excite her and interest her. But my sister-in-law got the boys Legoland tickets for Christmas, so we're finally getting to use them. And so my daughter went and she took the car and she just went around the mall in La Jolla and had the time of her life. She's been really into these, like, they're called Labubu's. Have you heard of them? They're like super viral on TikTok right now. They're like these stuffed, it's like a little monster looking thing, and they are like, it looks like they're wearing like this like bunny furry little costume, but it's it's small. It's like maybe 8 inches tall, 6 to 8 inches tall, and it like you could hook it on to things, but it's like with girls her age, it's like just like all the fad right now. So there's all these different kind of ones, and she's super excited to get all of them. So she went and did all that and stood in line forever. And then Legoland, so I get super paranoid, and I don't know if it's just because I see all these things on the news. I get super paranoid with losing my kids.
Yeah.
I don't know if mom doesn't, but I'm like I get into a panic. And so Austin is already bigger, and so he can go on the roller coaster rides. But I was there with my niece too, and her and Connor are the same age, pretty much the same height. So there was some rides that Austin could go on that Connor couldn't. And I always teach the boys like Austin knows my number by heart. Connor's a little too young to remember, but like he knows, like I always tell him, if you're lost and you can't find, he knows his full name. He knows my full name, his dad's full name. And I tell him, go find a mommy and say, I'm lost. Can you help me find my mom? And sometimes I put like my number in their pocket and stuff, but I didn't do that this time. So I took Austin on this roller coaster ride, and my husband and my sister-in-law took the kids to like this big jungle gym thing. So while they were in the jungle gym, Connor wouldn't come down from the jungle gym. He was like having too much fun up there. So then my sister-in-law and my husband went, like, they're like, okay, well, I guess we gotta crawl in there and go get him. Well, they go up there to go get him, and he's not there. Like,
man,
all down. And so my sister-in-law is also paranoid like I am. And so she's like screaming for him. And she said it was the longest 5 minutes of her life. And he ended up climbing back up. But man, like, it is so scary. And Legoland is packed full of kids. And it's not like the playgrounds are like corralled with a fence around them. There's multiple points of entry and exit. And so like she was so paranoid. And it happens, but I get so freaked out with losing the kids that I'm like, because you never know. And like Connor's a cute one. He's a hot commodity. Somebody will take him. So like, but you know, and he speaks pretty good. He has very, very good speech. So he could pronounce things really well. But man, have you ever lost Jax?
Oh, I have. I just figured out something new that I can do. Look, I can show people's comments on the show. Did you see that?
Cool.
That was cool.
Oh,
Wow.
you should probably, that'll be cool that now we could do that. Maybe we could share the, like the timed comment and the first comment.
Yeah, good idea. Or we can have a new one where if you get your comment shown, then you get on the wheel or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Mia's like, that was cool. It was cool. So have I ever lost Jax? Yes. And I had that same heart attack moment. So do you remember? I don't even remember the name of the park, but it's over in Mesa, really close to downtown. And it just got redone in the last, well, he was 4. So it would have been 7 years ago now. And they put a whole bunch of really tall jungle gym structures on it. And it was like all the rage for half a minute.
Yeah.
By, gosh, I can't even think.
Because it's not Riverside, is it?
No.
I think, and it's all the tube stuff, and they have like that train. Do they have that little train cart on it? Because that one I don't go to because it's always very packed, and I get
very packed, and it's in Mesa, and there's, like you said, lots of points of entry. So he could really just go anywhere. So anyway, he's 4 years old. I'm like, okay, you can go up it and then come down the slide, and I'll be down here. Well, he's not coming down. He's not coming down. He's not coming down. So I start freaking out, and I'm like, what if he came down and I didn't see him, and like somebody grabbed him or something, or he saw something and ran off, and I'm freaking out. I'm screaming for him. I must have looked like a crazy person. I was there all by myself. I'm screaming. Finally, I hear this little voice from up top say, "Mom, up here." And I look up and I'm like, oh my goodness. And so he thought it was funny to be up there the whole entire time watching me freak out, and thought that was really funny.
Yeah, it's like they don't respond. That's what my sister-in-law was saying. She's like, we were saying his name really loud. And you know, the thing that she was kind of like appalled by is that when she was like screaming at the top of her lungs, and so was my husband, they were just saying, oh, like, you know, they were just freaking out. Nobody stopped to be like, hey, what are they wearing? I can help you find them. And that's kind of like I know as a mom, I'd stop and be like, hey, like, what do they look like? Show me a picture. I can see if I can help. And not one person. And it's just kind of like, it's kind of disappointing. So I don't know. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Mia. The definitely worst feeling ever.
Yeah. Mia just commented and said, ooh, I can show it. Said, my son lost like 10 minutes, was lost is I think what she meant, for 10 minutes in Walmart. His dad and my brother were watching him, and I went to get meds, and Landon apparently came to find me, and he left and went to the toys and was in the toy section playing. Yeah. Always look in the toy section and you probably will find your dude. But my goodness, it was totally, so the worst feeling. Hey, Jackie, good morning. I love this showing the comment thing. I'm going to have so much fun with it.
I know, that thing is so cool. Yeah, I used to judge the parents with like the backpack and the leash, and now I'm like, I gotta get one of those for Connor.
No, you're like, I get it.
Or something.
Get it, man.
He's just,
my goodness.
Gosh, but anywho, so yeah, so that was, we had a lot of fun. A ton of fun. And then we went to this mall that was there. It was super fun, but that was like my panicky moment. So anyways, so yeah.
Oh, it's the worst. Totally agree with you. Well, cool. Well, how about some winners, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So we've got our top 10ers. I never go over top 10 first, but today I'm just feeling a little saucy, guys. I don't know. So top 10 first, we've got Kelly Watts-Baca coming in at number 1 with 51 reactions, 23 comments, and 32 posts. Yeah, buddy. We have Ashley Parker coming in at number 2, Jazzy Jazz at number 3. We have Marissa Lee Hall coming in at number 4, and Jamie Fahmy at number 5. We miss you, Jamie. Jamie moved. She doesn't live in Phoenix anymore. Sad. And then we have good old Carmen coming in at number 6, Nicole Lafreniere at 7. We haven't seen her in the top 10 in a minute. Glad to see you back. We've got Kara Grace. Hey, Karen. We have Charmaine Cross and Sugar Cane Baby.
Look at there.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. You're all going to get an entry onto our wheel. And we haven't explained the wheel, Sonya. I think you should.
The wheel of all the wait, what
is the wheel?
Sorry, I was in the middle of a comment. The wheel with all of our giveaway, that wheel?
Yeah, we haven't explained it.
So look at you putting me on the spot while I was in the middle of comments. This is what happens to me. So out of all of these people that we draw for all of these fun little things, so we have like the first letter, we have first comment, we have, there's tons of things. Sometimes if we just want to pull a comment and have fun with it, you all get your name on the wheel to win our monthly giveaway. This monthly giveaway is awesome. We'll go over in just a bit, but yeah, we have tons and tons and tons of opportunities for you guys to get on the wheel. Whenever people first come in, the first week that they're in, they have a chance to be on the wheel because we do a little spinny spin and get a random number and pick from some of the new people. So yeah, tons of opportunities, and all the prizes are super awesome. So
agreed.
Yeah.
Perfect explanation and great transition, because we're going to do a new member right now. So here is a list of all of our lovely newcomers that came in this week. We've got 15 new mamas in the group, which is always exciting. So I'm going to do a little 1 through 15 here on my random.org and see who it is that comes up. Number 12. So I'm going to count backwards because it's easier. 15, 14, 13, 12. We have Jean James Salcido. Ooh. Welcome, Jean. You've got that. You got her?
Yep, I got her.
I love James as a girl's name.
There's so many like unisex names that I think are really cool. Like
me too. Like Ryan.
That's one. Ryan's one that has gotten really popular lately. I have a niece named, well, not niece, she's a cousin, but we're Mexican. We call them all the younger ones nieces. So yeah, it's Ryan, and I love it. So
awesome. All right, so you got her.
Yep.
Cool. Welcome, Jean. We love having all you mamas in the group, and we hope that you win. Last month, we actually had a winner from the new mama list, didn't we? She was from the new mom list, I think, and she only had one entry on the wheel. Yeah. So you can get
to get in the group, right?
Yeah. You can get as many entries as your heart's desire. Like, we have so many ways that you can do this throughout the month, guys, but just know that it only takes one to win. So,
yeah.
Best of luck to all of those. All right. So we've got our first letter post here, and we have 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I don't know why I thought of that. 3, 4.
You are swirling today.
Today I am. It's really bad. I have this weird thing. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but when I leave and go on vacation like I did, like when I come back, it takes a minute for everything to populate. It's like I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm not myself for a little while,
Yeah.
Does that happen to you too?
Yeah, you just get kind of like discombobulated. Is that even a real word? I don't know. But
yeah,
you kind of get back to normal.
Right. It just, my regular life doesn't feel like mine. I don't know. It's really strange. I mean, don't worry. Like, I'm good. I'm not going off the deep end or anything, but it's definitely different. It's weird.
Yeah.
So, all right, we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Where's my little random.org here? I'm losing it. All right. 1 through 4. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Number 2, Yvonne Downs.
Yvonne Downs.
Come on down.
Congratulations.
I'm going to comment. I hope she joins the group. She won today. Yay. Well, hopefully she joins the group. Yvonne Downs, we hope to see you, so that way you can get that space on the wheel.
Yep.
All right, what's next? Ooh, this is what everybody's waiting for. So trivia, we changed it up. So if you've been following us for as long as we've been doing the show, which is a few years now, you would understand trivia to be an opportunity where you can win another prize, giveaway, that kind of thing. As of 2025, we actually changed that, and we wanted to put a little bit more focus on our main giveaway prize each month. And This one is from the lovely Jordyn from Glowing Skin Aesthetics. And we're going to go over what she is offering for a giveaway here in just a minute. Actually, never mind, because it says it on this graphic. But those that responded to our February newsletter, we've talked about the newsletter. We interchange that with the distribution list. You might hear us refer to it as the distribution list. And that comes out once a month, guys. You get one email, one time a month. And it's a recap of everything. So you're going to have all of our previous month's podcast episodes. You're going to have what's coming up for events. You're going to have new episodes that are coming up, or new people that we're interviewing, that kind of thing. What else is on there? So winners, if you won the giveaway, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's really
all our podcasts are on there. There's some fun stuff.
Yeah, it's truly just a recap of the previous month and kind of what's to come. So that is the newsletter email, and I've gone way too far in explanation of that. So let's do the trivia. And the trivia question, we try to make it not, I don't want to say easy, but we try and make it not, super difficult, so that more people have the opportunity to join in. So if you respond to the newsletter with a correct answer, then you automatically get a spot on the trivia wheel. And we're going to draw the trivia wheel here in just a minute. So the winner will receive 3 entries to the giveaway. The month's giveaway prize is that's 3 50-minute signature facials directly with Jordyn Hendricks, valued at $70. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Jordyn. We love her. We've actually had her on the From the Heart podcast a couple of times, so check her out. She is a MomNation favorite. Do you know what the answer is?
I thought that I did, but no. I would think it. I'm not going to obviously say it, but I think I know what it is.
All right.
But I'm like 95% sure. Judging
so
by
the correct answer is B. She's an esthetician.
There we go. I was right.
Was that what you were going to guess?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who wins. Are you ready to grab the winner for the list?
All right. I am ready. I am comments ready.
Who's it going to be? Melissa. Woo-hoo.
Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations, Melissa. Melissa has not 1, not 2, but 3 entries onto the wheel. So congrats, and thank you all to those who participated in the trivia this month.
I'm so bummed that I can't get that giveaway, because I need some good R&R.
It's really funny that you say that, because Ashley used to say the same thing. So Ashley was our previous Good Morning MOMnation host when it used to be called What's What Wednesday. We changed that all when Sonya came along, and Sonya's still feeling like Ashley was feeling, because Ashley was like, I love this. I want to participate. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So I got questions for those who are with us. It looks like we have a couple of people on with us today, and this is a real-time question. I need your comments, please, and I will show them as you comment on the show here, real time. So you've been with us for a little while. You see that a really big thing for MOMnation and the MOMnation team is to help others feel like they're not alone in things, right? So we're all kind of dealing with, whether it be traumas or dealing with family situations or whatever the case may be. Our big push is that we're talking about it. We're getting on the From the Heart podcast, and we're interviewing moms that are going through similar things. We're getting on the Live and Learn podcast, and we're learning about resources and people around who can help support us, who can be there for us, a whole variety of things, right? We have couples counselor that comes on, a licensed couples counselor, also a licensed counselor for you singly, for you just, the person themselves. So we've got 2 different shows that go in the mental health direction. I'm curious what your favorite topics are. Do you like it when we talk more about parenting stuff? Do you like it when we talk more about individual mental health and wellness and self-care for yourself? That's kind of the direction MOMnation has taken over the last couple of years, is we're focusing on the mom, right? The women we are, the friend we are, the sister we are, the whatever, all the roles that we play, right?
Yep.
So what do we like the most? What do we want to see more of? As I'm looking through upcoming shows and, throwing topics back and forth, that's really my question that I keep coming back to, is what are you guys looking for? So for those of you who are on right now listening, if you've got any suggestions, any feedback, I'd love to see it. And if you're catching this on the replay, just comment below or shoot me a message if you don't mind doing that. Sometimes it gets a little busy and I'm not always super on top of comments like I'd like to be. But I'm curious. So, and Sonya, if you have any feedback on that, then you're absolutely more than welcome to respond.
Yeah, no, I think that we do there's a pretty good range of things that we cover, from like raising your own chickens to like going through a divorce, and there are a lot of things. I know I really need to sign up again for From the Heart. I was gonna do one when I first got diagnosed with ADHD and how my family kind of reacted, and it wasn't the best, and it was kind of difficult for me to kind of actually follow through with it, just because of the whole family dynamics. But I think I am ready now, so I might do that. And then there's all these other ones. So there's those ones. From the Heart is just it's just anything. It's from the heart. Anything that you just kind of want to share. Live and learns are super fun. I've done a live and learn whenever I did my pool. So anything that you guys need to know, then you could teach everybody. Okay, let's see what Mia said. I don't think I have a favorite, and honestly, for me, I think it just depends on what we are going through in our everyday lives. Yep. The self-care, great, especially because moms have a horrible time learning and actually doing self-care. That is very true. Yeah, we do. We have a hard time asking for help because we're so focused on our kids and on our husbands and kind of keeping it together. And I think a lot of people kind of underestimate, what we go through, and because a lot of us don't wear it on our sleeves. So yeah, no, definitely, we'd love to hear from all of you. So it's not a repeat of all the normal people, but it's good to hear all the different perspectives.
Totally agree. And I love that you said that. I'm also curious if people are interested in learning more about like politics and who our local politicians are. We've got midterms coming up. And are you interested in learning who they are, what they do? Would you be interested in seeing me interview a couple of our local politicians? What about learning about different programs that are out there? Of course, my brain goes immediately to home ownership, right?
Yeah.
There's things that we can talk about there, but there's other programs out there that are designed to help single moms or families that are, needing a little hand up, whatever the case may be. Like, there's so much that I feel goes undetected.
Mm-hmm.
That really bringing out to the forefront could be very beneficial for people. Can they Google it themselves? Sure. But do you think to do that? And sometimes it's just nice. I feel like, and this is why I have a few podcasts that I absolutely love. It's just kind of nice to hear a familiar voice and see a familiar face talking about these things. And do we have comfort in that? Or do you really care who it is that's telling you about it?
Yeah. Yeah. Mia said she loves the home and credit stuff. Yes. Those things are also, those are the things that just never get old and will never go away. Everybody, whether it's home stuff, buying a home or maintaining your home. We just had our credit repair challenge that we do. It's super awesome. But yeah, and if you got, the thing is that these just don't go on. Like, I know, like, Live and Learn is live, and whenever you guys could always go back and look at all the ones that we do. And if you see, like, say that you're in the group and you see a new member comment on something, asking for some help with something, that we've done a video on it. Like, Katie does a really good job of sharing those videos.
Yeah.
Because they do help people. And that's kind of why the group was made, right? To help moms.
It's true. And I get messages all the time about it. What's really heavy right now is the divorce stuff. So I'm really doing like divorce day in and day out. And there's obviously a lot more to life and relationships and parenting and motherhood and all of that than that. So, I mean, I do want to branch out a bit more than we even have. If there's more to branch out to, that's of interest. Sonya brings up a really good point. We have quite the library, and I want to show it to you here. So this is our YouTube channel. It's at MomNation USA is our handle. And we have it organized in different playlists on the homepage. So you're going to see our main podcast, which is From the Heart. And this is, oh, you can see Jordyn right here. This is where we, oh, and she's right there again, I believe. Yeah, that's also Jordyn. This is where we interview people who have risen from the ashes, who have a real story to tell that is really inspiring. For example, probably about a year and a half or so ago now, I interviewed the very last survivor to be uncovered in 9/11.
I cried during that one.
That was a crazy one. Oh my God.
It was the if you guys haven't listened to it, you really have to. That was, I went into like a deep dive of the whole 9/11 thing actually just the past when that came out, and just like to be in her place, that's crazy. But it's definitely watch it.
Imagine just the story. I mean, I'm just kind of rethinking it in my head and I get the chills. Yeah. So there's some really, really good stories on there. There's a couple of 2-part stories where I interviewed a mom that's actually in our group, and her husband or her ex-husband tried to kill her. And she talks about that and what that experience was like. That's a 2-parter. There's one that a very brave mom, came forward and discussed dealing with SA in her childhood. Giant, like chills everywhere. These people are so brave, and they're here to share their story with us so that we can feel supported. We can feel less alone, less like, hey, this stuff isn't just happening to me. Not that we wish things to happen to others, but there's a sense of comfort in that, to know that we're not alone, right? And other people can understand maybe where we're at. So back to the YouTube channel, this is where you can dive into everything that we've ever done is here. You've got the Good Morning MOMnation playlist if you want to check out any of our morning shows. This is Mental Wealth, Leave a New Legacy with Laura Wood. She is one of our licensed professional counselors. She is the one where we focus more on the mom, more on the person you are, more on the individual mental health. And then we have our Love Stories Q&A for couples. This is Diana Eisel. She is also a licensed counselor. She's our couples counselor. So we talk about marriage, we talk about couples counseling, we talk about divorce, that kind of thing. This is our Divorcing as Parents playlist. This is a bunch of different shows where we've hit this topic kind of all poured into one playlist here. So it's organized for those that need it. We talked about Live and Learn. That's our Live and Learn playlist. Our tea time. This is Mondays when I come on. Some Mondays I don't make it. It is what it is. This is where I come on and just kind of give you a little snapshot of what's going on in the group for the upcoming week. And then, of course, we have our media appearances, in which we have appeared in the media quite a bit. So that is the YouTube channel. And I'm actually super proud of this YouTube channel, to be honest with you. And hopefully it's very helpful to you guys and you're able to use it as well. So that is that. Let's talk about the giveaway, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So you've had a facial, right?
Lots of them. Some
right?
good, some bad.
Right? But how much do you need this in your life?
I love it. So funny thing, people make fun of me because I'd rather have a facial than like a full body massage. I just think I love facials. They just feel so like cleansing, I guess. It's the best way. So no, I love them. But no, Jordyn's amazing. So and it's 3. When I first read it, there was just 1, and then I saw it was 3, and I'm like, man, that's generous for her to give. That's so awesome.
She is amazing. Like I said, she is a MOMnation favorite. We've had her on the show, as I just showed you, a couple of times. I absolutely love Jordyn. I think she's the sweetest. And I'm very excited that she was so generous as to offer this to our MOMnation members. So yeah, guys, 3 50-minute signature facials with Jordyn is what is on the table this month. So make sure that you get your entries in. An easy way, if you're unable, so this is a post that I'm showing you right now. This is kept in the featured section in MOMnation, so pretty easy to find. But if you're having trouble with it, good little hack is make sure that you look at the top of the group. That's where you'll see our cover photo. Our cover photo caption hides all of the goodness. So we have our direct me page, which is everything that is MOMnation. You need to sign up for one of our podcasts. Cool. Do it there. You want to get your business more involved? Cool. Do it there. You want to enter into the giveaway? Cool. Do it there, because there is a link right here, top link, top page. I'll show it to you. There is a link for all of this stuff on our direct me. Is it a little overwhelming? Sure. MOMnation is an overwhelming place. We have a lot going on.
Lots of resources.
What am I going to say? I mean, I love it, and I hope you do too. So that is a great way to get some entries onto the giveaway wheel, so that way you can be in line for the next giveaway. Already talked about the cover page, talked about the direct me. Really, the last thing that I have on our agenda here is to talk about upcoming events. And we've got one upcoming event that's happening on Monday, March 24th at 6 o'clock. That is a school search website, and that is with our mama member, Brittany Master. Excuse me, I said website, not workshop. It is a school search workshop, to correct myself there. Check it out. Looks cool. Let's see. Come and learn about AZ school options and find the right school for your kids. Who doesn't need help with that? Especially when you've just started. My goodness. Do you remember what that was like?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. While I talk about that subject, though, if you wanted to throw on a timer, because we always forget the timer.
Oh, whoops. Let's do it. Timer now.
But yeah, no, so I'm crazy about schools. I mean, I know most of us are, but like I am like doing, and we have some pretty good resources for some websites that you guys can use. Like my favorite is a tie between like School Digger and Niche. I love those two. But I'm like, it's just so hard nowadays with the amount of charter schools that there are. There's so many of them. And then it all depends on like your kids, right? Because like my daughter, she'd do great at like an AL. Well, she's older now. She's in high school, and I know that they have high school, but like at a younger age, she would have been great with like that, the basis, the ALA. She's very scholarly and she's super smart and that she's very book smart. But then my son, well, pretty much both of them, they're more like hands-on learning. And so then those ones are just a little too structured. So they lean more towards like something more lax or like Montessori. So yeah, the amount of options here, and it is because Arizona. Ooh, who is it?
So it's Andrea. I don't know if everybody understands what we do with timer. We didn't really explain it.
Yeah, I just kind of threw it out there.
Yeah, no, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but the winner is Andrea J. Ramirez. I popped her comment up here on the screen, so that way you can see it. So, but for the timer comment, guys, when we are on and we're live and we set the timer, that means we want you to make all the comments you can. So just comment, and then whomever, and it's a random time, and it's not the same time every week. Just so you know, I got that question and I was like, no, it isn't, but it really isn't. And so whoever the last person is that makes the comment is the one that gets on the wheel. So we've got Andrea J. Ramirez getting on the wheel. Hey, Carmen. Carmen is in the house with us today.
Hey.
But yeah, so back to the whole school thing. My goodness, that was the worst for us. So Thank you to Brittany for having a school search workshop. For those of you that didn't see it, I just had it up on the screen. It is happening on March 24th at 6 o'clock. You can see that in the event section in the group. Where is the event section in the group, you ask? Top of the group, there is a tab that says events. If you don't have one, like some people don't, because Facebook just loves to play around, then go into the cover photo like I just showed you. And in that caption, there is a link to our events section, so you can get it there easily.
Yep.
I think that's all she wrote. Yeah.
I think that is all. Yeah. So I guess we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Crazy
Next week
stuff.
is not the last Wednesday yet. I'm like, is March over yet? I don't know. The months go by so fast. Like I figured it must be. But next week is not giveaway week yet, guys. The last Wednesday of the month is giveaway week. So make sure that you are here. And I'm getting a phone call, so I gotta go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.